All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is YouTube, it's Pastor Dow. It's raining very bad, and I have got to get this phone of mine out of it, but it's necessary that I make this introduction to this video. When I get home, I got a video that I'm going to be putting up, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's hard hitting. It's hard hitting because you're going to hear from Brother Al's perspective, which is another one of our communities down in Georgia. We have two communities in Georgia in the Straightway Ministries, and you're going to hear from his perspective. One that's got a functional community working, and you're going to hear from my perspective. And hopefully what is the intent of this is to put a defibrillator on your mind to get you to think, so you can in order for you to produce. Because if you continually keep thinking after the same mindset, and if you don't hear this correction, hear this reproof, then we're not going to be any better as a people. So I hope you have ears to hear. You choose to be offended, oh well. And if you're in that elementary state, that's fine and good. It really ain't fine and good, but maybe give you an opportunity to grow up. So I'm going to go ahead and post this when I get down there. But I want you to really take heed to the words that are being said. Because when you look at myself, and you look at Brother Al, you're talking about people who are doers. In other words, when you hear us speak, then you better believe that the fruit of it is shown. You can see it. You can see it in the labors. You can see it in the communities. And you're actually going to be seeing a short picture of some of the buildings that are on the community down there where Brother Al is the head of down there in Georgia. But I hope that you really, truly get it, because we're men. That means business. Only men going to hear this anyway. Sissies are going to complain.
What's going on, Israel? I've been doing some more thinking, I guess, and it's kind of been hitting my spirit pretty hard to just come out and just talk to y'all, man. I still hear Pastor mention, this whole truck driving thing, and he's been doing it for like 2.5 years, and I just, I was really I guess I just got pissed off finally. I said, man, I got to make a video because I don't think these people get it. When Pastor makes a suggestion, it's not so much a suggestion. He's kind of telling you, look, this is what we got to do. And, the action should be swift. Now, he's been talking about this for about 2.5 years. And yeah, we got a handful of brothers that, have their CDL, and, hey, that's great. But man, we still don't have no company. Now, what you got to start thinking is, all right, why don't we have a company yet? And it's a perfect example and a perfect reflection of who we are as a people, man. And the state we're really in. 2.5 years ago, when these brothers started getting their CDLs, some of you brothers should have said, hey, you know what? Maybe I should just get a part-time job. Instead of watching 20 hours of TV like some of y'all do, you could have gotten a part-time job for $8 an hour, making $160 a week. And I know it ain't much, but $160 a week, you do that for 2 months. Figure, what is that? 9 weeks, you're at 9, 540, $1,440. Call it $1,400. You get 10 of you brothers to do that for just 2 months. That's 14 grand. A few weeks ago, I was talking to Brother Mike from Ohio, man, and 14 grand is how much money it takes to get a day cab, the back end of a truck, whatever that is, the box end of a truck, your permits, and all that other stuff that you need to get started. So you're telling me 10 brothers couldn't have gotten together and said, hey man, let's just hump it for 2 months. Let's just sacrifice 20 hours a week for 2 months. And let's get a truck that Israel owns. I mean, it ain't that hard. I mean, you should be embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that this thing hasn't happened yet. 2.5 years and we don't have shit. And the biggest thing is people don't want to sacrifice unless it doesn't benefit them. That's the thing about it. If it doesn't benefit you, you don't want to sacrifice for the whole. Because, who's going to own the company? Who's going to own the trucks? That's some dumbass shit. That really is some dumbass shit. It should be put in Pastor's name. You should recognize that already. Some of y'all should get off your ass and make it happen. I mean, 2 months, and we can have one rig. So we're talking about 2.5 years. What is that? 30 months? That's 18 rigs. That's how stupid it is. That's why the Muslims, man, them Jews, and everybody else but us get shit done. And we still don't have nothing except our mouths, which will keep running. You telling me y'all couldn't have gotten off your ass? I mean, hey, look, I kicked myself for it too. I ain't much better. 2.5 years. This man's been telling us for 2.5 years that this is something we should be moving towards, and we still don't have shit. A lousy 14 grand gets us started. And look, I know 14 grand is a lot of money, but that's the thing. If we're a tribe, we should operate as one. Because 14 grand is a lot of money. But if 28 brothers got together, it's $500 a piece. And you can't change the mind of somebody. If the spirit ain't leading them to do it, they ain't gonna do it. That's the one thing I've learned about this. Because I used to just rack my brain going, how come these people don't want to do? A lot of y'all ain't gonna make it, I'm telling you. One day, man, this thing's gonna hit a wall, and it's gonna be time to shit or get off the pot. And a lot of y'all are gonna come short. Y'all need to start checking yourselves, man. Me too. But y'all most definitely got to start checking yourselves, man. I'm tired of hearing Pastor make suggestions and shit not getting done. It's going to get to the point, man, where I'm going to start holding each and every one of y'all accountable. And when you see me give you a shit look, you'll know why. We need to start moving, Israel. Because if we don't do it, this next generation ain't going to have nobody to imitate, ain't going to have nobody to follow, and they're going to be in the same or worse situation. Start making moves. And don't wait for somebody else to do it. Do not wait for somebody else to do it, because everybody's waiting for somebody else to do it. Start making a move tomorrow, man. Search yourself. And really, look, if you don't want to be here, man, just don't be here. At the end of the day, man, it don't matter to nobody but you if you're here or not. But if you're going to be here, man, you might as well suffer with the rest, man, and sacrifice. And at least try to do something better than what you're doing now. It's really getting disgusting just seeing the state we're in. And we don't get no better. Day by day, we don't get no better. We still do the same stuff. I guarantee you, man, if it's a feast day, man, we're going to have free booze and liquor or whatever, I guarantee you every single one will show up. But when it comes time to actually work, crickets, man. Start doing something. I mean, make a commitment. Do something. I don't know, change it the day to day. But if we're like this a year from now, man, I mean, that says a lot. And I know it's only a few, but you need to check yourself and see if you're part of that small few. Shalom.
All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dow. Brother Al, the chosen one. Chosen one, I think it's Chosen 1A or Chosen A1. Brother Al, who is a brother, in case many of you don't know, is at the very, 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 very top of my heart. Because, the brother's just sincere. He means business. And he's a business-minded man as well. But not only that, he's serious about his salvation in the Most High Yah. And when I made that video and I told y'all about Brother Al and my personal heart and sentiments and towards him, they're genuine. They're for real. You see, I'm a man of my word. I'm a man that believes in honor and integrity. Brother Al got on there and he said a few things. I don't understand how is it that Brother Al can discern, and he knows exactly what I'm saying, but many of you out there who have been allegedly so-called following me as I follow Christ longer than he has, how is it that you cannot get and pick up on the simple things? But the book says people are wise to do evil, but to do good, can't find it. How is it that this man can listen to me, and I've never in my life seen such commitment that has come through this man in such a short period of time? In 8 months, he's got a full-fledged community. Well, Pastor Dow, Brother Al probably had the resources and time. No, look, first of all, stop that cardinal nonsense. Everything that we do here in life, what are you going to say about me? Because I didn't have the resources. I didn't have anything. Well, you know what I had? I had the same thing that Brother Al got. A willing heart, a willing mind, and a willing spirit. And I don't have that entitlement mentality while I'm making all these damn excuses of the reason why that we can't do certain things. I mean, some of you have been listening to me for years. You know, for instance, I'll tell you, go out and get these books. All right, some of you may even go get the books, but you won't spend no damn time reading them. You know, in other words, you're here, but you don't do. And then you wonder why you ain't blessed. And many of you out there, you better listen to me real close. Many of you have benefited from my grace. I said it right, my grace. Because if it wasn't for my grace, you wouldn't be in the position that you're in today. And I did that because of the deepness of my heart. You ever heard Paul say this about my gospel? Yeah, he talked like that. He says, you follow me as I follow Christ. So don't think for 1 minute that I'm actually puffing myself up and lifting myself. I'm stating facts right here. Because the bottom line, you can say the Father, oh, we bless the Father this, Father that. But the Father, you have to understand, is not going to do anything going past any righteous men that they are not already laid out. That's the thing that y'all need to get. And stop being so spiritually minded where you're no earthly good. Brother Al brought up the point about, Pastor Dow talked about this truck driving stuff. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't expect the heads of the communities to be out there doing the truck driving thing, but he is 100% totally right. We've got a few brothers. See, that's just letting you know how divided we really truly still are. And that's also letting you know the fears that control many of you, the fears that still dominate and coerce you. You think about this. How is it that you can come to Straightway and come there many, many times and still not know what to do? How is it that some of you, I've spent time with teaching you how to build, how to do certain things, and I don't even see the performance? And then what happens is this spirit has y'all looking at me. Well, Pastor, he knows how to do this. Have y'all forgotten that you got wax in your ears or something? That there's a time I didn't know how to do nothing, Sister Carol.
Yes, sir.
What did I know how to do prior to living out on that community? Did I know how to build?
No. Not
Frame?
At all. Not at all.
Do custom cabinets?
No.
Hang sheetrock?
No, sir.
Lay block?
No.
Run electric?
No.
Backhoe?
No.
Track hole?
No.
Load a dozer?
No.
Any of this?
No, sir.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Roofing?
No.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
What did I used to do before the community?
Oh, you worked on jobs. You were in the military. You worked for a uniform company. You had so many jobs. You were a retail manager. Just whatever you needed to do to take care of the family and for us to get out of debt and be able to build this community.
So in other words, it wasn't my profession to do plumbing.
Not at all.
To be a carpenter.
No, sir.
Or a block mason.
No, sir.
Or electrician.
No.
So how did I accomplish all this?
You learned it as you went along. You watched people. You read books. Because there was no YouTube then to be able to learn things like there is now. So you would watch people, study, read books, practical application, just test things out, try to put things together, try to do electricity and build things, start small and work your way up.
Simply amazing, isn't it? Simply amazing, isn't it? Oh, well, Pastor Dyer, she's saying that because she's your wife. Yes, she is my wife. And she's happy to be my wife, too. Are you happy to be my wife, huh?
Absolutely.
Huh? Yes, she should be. Because you know what? She's been married to a man for 30-something years. Yeah, that's right. A man who don't make excuses. I don't go out there and act like I'm entitled to everything or people owe me. And so, and Brother Al got me stirred up on this video because I understand his spirit. Because you can see that Brother Al is a doer and not a hearer only. He is a doer of the word. And I'm telling you, my people, the blacks, man, you got some serious mental problems up here. I know what it is. I know that the psychological effects of slavery and being robbed of the knowledge of self and always being the ass rather than the head. But if you can realize this and understand this, why continue to keep functioning after that same paradigm? Why continue to keep making all these damn excuses and stuff? You see what I mean? What we do is, well, I don't know how to do it. Well, get your ass out there and learn. Make the mistakes. Get the blood, the sweat, and the tears. Oh, mercy. You see, that's why I'm very meticulous about who I'm going to allow to live at the community of Brother Al's place. I mean, because, you know, Brother Al is the head of that community. And I can move anybody I want to anytime I want there. Yeah, I mean, a place already settled. I'm going to say it again. You know the reason why I don't move many of you there? Because you may want to move to the place, but are you prepared for it? You see, the places are there, but are you prepared for the place? And of course, your answer is yes, but my answer is hell no, because I watch you. I know humanity, and I know it very, very well. Some of you will go there. One sinner would destroy much good. You'll go there with your selfish attitude, your selfish spirit, your demand. Mind you, you have sown nothing, and you have bought in nothing, but you expect everything, because you refuse to change your welfare entitlement mentality in this world. You know, the book says that the righteous, they only tend to plenty, but the wicked to want. You understand that? Yeah, I'm surrounded by righteous brethren. You know, the brethren that we have there on the community, starting with Dad Dowd, he's the oldest. And then we work on down to Elder Becker, Brother Rich, Brother Shane, Doug Bell, Brother Scott, Brother Elias, and then the boys. All right, that pretty much covers it. All right, Father, and then myself. All right, and Brother James. Can't forget Brother James. These people, I cannot say enough about them. And believe me, and some of them still got a long way to go in a lot of things as well. And I mean a very damn long way. Some of them, you know, it's sad that they've been around me all this long and they still have not been able to produce the level of integrity and heart that I think that they should after being around me. But that's neither here nor say. I'm going to go ahead and say it as a whole and great as a whole. I am surrounded by men. I am surrounded by men who get it done. I am not surrounded by lazy men. None whatsoever at all. And every single one of them that's come there, they have all been a benefit. Isn't that something? Literally, all of them have been a benefit. Whether they come with something or they come with nothing. There are sisters there that they have been a benefit. I mean, literally, also a literal benefit. Where they come with some enough. You know, the one thing I will not do is tolerate a lazy spirit. I cannot do it. My spirit cannot handle a lazy ass person. It just can't do it. You have things that you will not put up with, believe it or not, in this world. I mean, really, you got things that you just can't handle. That's what Pastor Dow can't handle. I cannot handle a lazy ass, excuse making spirit. I can't do it. I cannot. It's just in me. Sorry, but hey, pray for me that I get delivered. All right, how about that? But Brother Alice said it right. We should have had our own company by now. But you know the reason why we can't have our own company right now? Because you're selfish. It's all about you. Everything is all about you. That's why these people in the world won't have anything. You know, people, when they come to Straightway, people have, you know, thoughts that come to their mind. Because when you come to Straightway, the cares of this world leave you. I mean, it's like many people never experience their first hand, face-to-face experience with peace until they get to Straightway. And that's why they're willing to drop everything and want to come here. I've had people who I don't even know pack up all of their worldly goods. I mean, pack them all up and come at the front gate and say, we here. I go, who are you? Well, we're here to move in to help you out on the land. Oh, no, you ain't either. You here to help out, but here you are, a woman gonna come here with a bandana on your head with a pair of pants on. And then this shell of a man is worse. Is worse than the worst Ahab I ever seen in my life. Oh no, you ain't been listening to me. This is a patriarchal rule. This is not a matriarchal rule. This is patriarchal. And you see, as long as I got breath in my body, I have a right to live righteous as the scriptures deem. And I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna function after this wicked Roman society here in the United States of America. But some of you people just simply don't get it. Brother Al is working 2 jobs. And he has that community going. Can you believe that? Why should he have to do that? Isn't that amazing? But there's no way in hell that he should be out there trucking on the road and stuff. There should be brethren that should have enough truth, integrity, solid of mind and heart that you can be trustworthy. Yeah, that's the reason why I make these videos. That's the reason why we are out here. Because I'm showing you By life example, it can be done, but you cannot continue to keep doing the things you've always done and expect change. And if you think that I'm talking to you, damn Skippy, I'm talking to you. You got it right. So you can get rid of that spirit of rejection that's trying to turn the things around and say, well, you know he's talking to you. You agree with that dang spirit real fast. Yes, I am talking to you. Now that we're past the preliminaries in that, what are you going to do? See, the blessed ones are not the hearers. The blessed ones are the doers. Some of you will get it. Some of you won't. I'm sure I probably lost another 10 people. But think about this. Did I really lose them? Jesus said, man, I have lost none. And there's a lot of people that's gone. Huh? Even the son of perdition. He wasn't mine, but all that the Father has given me, I've kept them by the word. In other words, when people come and go, that's part of it. The only ones that the Father has ever called are the ones who are kept by the word. You know, as we watch this social decline that is going on in the world today, and things going from bad to worse, and we're getting ready to go into war. We're getting ready to start World War III over in the East. Because we see all the false flags and everything else that are going up. I'm going to say it to y'all again. Don't you think that fear and desolation is not coming to the United States of America? We're not gonna continue to keep seeing all this war that's going on over there in the East, and it's not coming to our backyard. America is a wicked country, and there's a law called sowing and reaping. And all you Americans with your clean mouths, your perfume behinds, and your filthy lives, don't you think that we're going to continue to keep enjoying what you call some form of peace over here? You get ready. I said it once, I said it years ago. Our sports arenas where all you like stacking in like sardines. That's the best place in the world to have terrorist attacks. They're gonna do it. Malls, everywhere there's human beings, they're gonna terrorists. You know, America calls these people terrorists because they take a bomb and they go blow up people because that's the only ammunition that they have. But what about America terrorizing all the people in the world and killing all these innocent civilians? When are we going to see it for what it really truly is, that we are the terrorists and we're the one that's doing the attacking, United States of America? Well, see, it's dog and pony show. It's all conjecture, isn't it? Well, anyway, I understand. Hey, the scope of this video is, good job, Brother Al. See, Brother Al's a man. He just speaking manly things. And if you can't handle how he talk, you can't handle how I talk, then what the hell you doing over here? You take your feminine sissy butt on and go on somewhere so you can be happy. Go buy your pink tie and some skinny jeans and find you a church that will accommodate your alternate lifestyle. But over here in Straightway, this is a man's ministry. And we're following the man, Christ Jesus. That's just the way it's going to be. Period. Have a good day.